There is another type of knowledge that is talked about as revelations. Revelations are that body of knowledge which has not come about based on the human scope of perception and inference. The field of the subject matter in this second body of knowledge, that subject matter does not even lend itself to your sense perceptions. If it doesn't lend itself to sense perception, then perception has no scope there. Science has no scope there. If perception is not possible, the starting point is not possible, the second step you cannot take to infer. And therefore, there is this other body of knowledge which is beyond the scope of human perception. Question is there such a knowledge? How do we know there is such a knowledge if it's not in the scope of perception? Right? Because this is our proof. What proof is there that scope, that piece of knowledge exists? Maybe it is just a belief system. Because you only define that which cannot be validated by perception and inference is belief, no? Maybe it's a belief system, right? Maybe all of us believe. Doesn't make a belief true. There was a time when whole humanity believed the earth is flat. Just because big numbers believe, does it become true? It doesn't. Because truth is only true to the object of knowledge. Truth cannot be defined on what a human being thinks about something. In Sanskrit, it makes it easy to say, Vastu, the Satyam Tattvam is Vastu Tantram, Natu Purusha Tantram. It is not based on my understanding. The truth of an object is not based on my understanding. The truth of an object is true to the object. You understand, good for you. You understand wrongly, well, that won't change the truth there, won't make that wrong. And therefore, when you say there is another body of knowledge which exists, which doesn't lend itself to perception and inference, then what is the basis of that? How do you validate that? How do you verify that? Okay. That body of knowledge we call as revelation. That body of knowledge doesn't get researched with the starting point as the objective world. It is not something that a human intellect works towards, works for, and in its brilliance arrives at conclusions like Archimedes, Eureka. It was his discovery. This knowledge that we talk about, revelations, is a body of knowledge that were revealed to some exalted beings. We call them given. What is the content of that? What is the subject matter of that? If the subject matter is same as my science, my physics, my chemistry, then I don't need that. That is redundant. Because that's talking about this I have figured out. I don't need a revelation to tell me once I have my own intelligence to study and know. The subject matter of this body of knowledge is a subject matter which is beyond the scope of perception and inference. The very subject matter is outside the scope of perception. Hence, it has been given by the Creator, or it is available in the creation as a revelation. Why? Because it is beyond the scope of human perception. That body of knowledge we call the Veda. And in this body of knowledge, we have two different subject matters. One is karma, called Karma Kanda. Kanda is a section. Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda.